Hi, I'm Bina. So, how many of you guys know a mother? Yeah, powerful, right? So, I held back my tears. I was really pissed off. Really wanted to get back on the phone with this person and really probably wanted to kick their ass. Be real, right? Real emotions, real things that come in. I was holding back my tears, the shame, the guilt. Did I do something wrong? Was it me? Is it my children? I don't know. This is when I realized that a dear friend of mine had a huge birthday party and my entire family was not invited. Now, was it because my kids had special needs? Was it because they didn't like us? Were they not able to accommodate us? These questions come back into my head as a mother. What did I do wrong? Everyone wants to feel included, correct?
Yep. Yeah.
Everyone does. So why is this different? Why is it different for these people to exclude people just because of a birthday? But we're not just talking about birthdays. I'm also talking about Thanksgiving, going to the park, going to other social events, going to family reunions. It becomes isolating. And you think in your head going, damn, am I that bad of a person? Or am I the mama bear that's going to support and nurture my kids? I would like to invite you to the possibility that there are many families out there just like mine. And the thing is those silent struggles that these families are facing, they're just as significant as everyone else is facing. How many of you right now have silent struggles that you guys are facing today that you don't want to talk about? You don't want people to see that shame or that guilt that's within you. You know, and these families that are fighting, all they're doing is looking for love, looking for support, looking to be included. So why aren't we doing that? Comes from a world where I wish you guys can be, not you in general, I'm not blaming anybody in this room, but for people to be more inviting. Have more love. Give a little bit more grace. Have the support that they need or may not need. So, my name is Bina Bendale. I am a nurse coach. No, I don't just coach nurses. It is a national board certification. I am a mom. I am a lover. I am a sister. And I am a proud friend. What I've learned over these years is that it's not always about inclusions. What I've learned over the years is that sometimes people make mistakes. There's nothing wrong with that. But imagine a world where if you decided to not invite a family, it is okay. But at least own it. Tell them, hey, you know what? It might not be the best place for you, and that's okay. I have not only one, not only two, I have 3 children with special needs. My house is fucking crazy, y'all. Fuck. I mean, parenting is hard, correct?
Yes.
There's no put that it's the hardest job in the world that you don't get paid for. My God. But it's a little different with parents with special needs because of the sensory overload, hearing loss, cars driving by and they have these meltdowns that can last anywhere from like 10 minutes. In my house, those meltdowns can last for 4 hours. And once I get one under control, then the other one goes off, then the other one goes off, then I'm like, fuck it, y'all, I'm done. I'm going to bed. Y'all can just do it if you want. I'm good. It's fine. But imagine a world where parenting comes together. Imagine a world where we're able to parent not only normal, typical kids, but along with the kids with special needs. If we come into a place where we are able to really embrace moms being moms together, there is no indifference. Because guess what? When kids are crazy, whether they got special needs or not. You know, it's difficult. Bedtime routine is difficult for us. Baths are huge for us. Sometimes I just say, screw it, let them not take a bath. You know? It is really, really difficult in those sense. What I invite for you to do, if you know a family that does have special needs children, don't be scared. Don't go up there and be like, I don't know how to handle that. I've gotten asked, people have came to me multiple times and they go, oh, you're a mom? And I tell them, yeah, I got 3 beautiful children. They all have special needs. And they go, oh, I'm so sorry. I said, sorry for what? You didn't have them, I did. What is going through your head? And why is it sorry? Now, do you go to a normal, typical parent and go, hey, I'm so sorry for your child today? Oh, they were just, no. So why is it that we get treated differently? Having kids with special needs, I'm telling you, it's the biggest joy of my life. They're my passion. They're my reason. This is the whole reason why I started my journey. I was a bedside nurse for 18 years. I quit my job 3.5 years ago to do my mission. While I was at bedside, 10 years ago when my son was born, he's my whole reason. His name is Rohan. He was nonverbal up until about 18 months ago, and now that kid does not shut up. Oh, pray for what you ask for some days, I tell you. But there was a reason for it. There was a reason why I was chosen to be their mother. It wasn't vice versa. I was chosen to be their mother because I knew the nursing side. I knew the compassion side. I knew their needs to a level. But guess what? When they were born, they go, Bina, your son has autism. I was fucking dead. I had no idea what that was because I turned into a mom, not a nurse. And the thing is that in those moments, you have to remember that we're still moms. So 18 years ago, or like a couple of months ago or years ago, I don't even remember anymore, I had a calling to be an advocate. I had a calling to be the voice for other parents with special needs because their silence are real. Their struggles are real. But they don't want to show the world because they feel already indifferent. And now other people are telling them, like, why can't you control your child? Why are they screaming on the airplane? Why? And we're just like, fuck, we're all just trying to get it. We're just going to get from point A to point B. That's it. You know? But then all that other social anxiety kicks in because it's different, right? It's because something else is not looking the exact same. What are we doing now? I invite you guys for the possibility, if you guys know parents with children with special needs, to call them. Ask them, how are you doing? Don't be afraid. We're just human. We're all just human in this room, right? I'm one of the first nurse coaches to develop a program specifically around parents with special needs. I have driven this program. I'm taking it across the country, and I'm really embracing all the moms out there to participate with this movement because we're not alone. Motherhood is the most challenging job in the world. No offense, dads, but you did not give birth. So, let's just be there. You guys, I love you. But mothers, woohoo, we got one up hand on that one. Ask them, what do you guys need? How can I support you? Maybe it's just watch that child for 10 minutes so the mom can go take a shower. And maybe that's all they need. Or maybe it's just like, hey, do you want to come to a walk with me? Your child might be on a leash, and that's okay. But that's okay with that. Be accepting of it. The possibilities of what you guys can create to normalize it, not make us feel more different. One of the things that I have right now is, with the Supermom CEO, is just traveling around teaching women that motherhood and business can be combined. I have 3 children. I have 3 parts to my business. Everyone thinks I'm fucking crazy for doing it. And here I am talking to you guys about it. Yay! And it all starts with a hello. It all starts with hi. We forget the importance of hi, hello. Give them time to process when they're asking you a question. How many times have you done this? Hi, how's it going? Oh, you know what? I did da 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 da. Like, and then you go off into it. I call it a word vomit, right? Sometimes parents with special needs, they need time to process. Because sometimes it's like, are you asking about me? Are you asking about my child? Are you asking about the meltdown that happened yesterday? Or are we talking about what? Like when you're telling me how's it going? Like I think there's a lot of different meanings behind it. And if you don't know where to start, message me. That is why we're here. What I have created with the Real Life with Special Kids, I have created speeches around this where I travel around the country giving this talk to large organizations to have this in their DIE program for inclusion so that the parents in these corporations are serviced. Because there is no program out there for them. Trust me, I've looked. And if there is, God bless my soul, and I want to connect with you. Okay. And to really embrace that. Because there's services out there for the children. There's plenty of services out there for those kids. But there's not many in the special needs parenting world. I come from an Indian background. My parents are born and raised in India. I was the first generation born here. I remember to this day, my mom's like, oh, Betty, just keep it here. Betty in my language means daughter. And she goes, just don't say anything. It will get better. I was like, for who? You or me? I'm not sure who's living this life right now. But she did. And now, overcoming everything, I was the black sheep in my family. I said, nope, not listening to my mom. And here I am, going around the world, trying to do this talk, so people understand the parent's perspective of having children with special needs. We are no different than normal, typical mothers out there. There is no difference. So why make it indifferent? So I want you to go back. If you know a family that does have special needs, invite them. Maybe this is the time, instead of not being invited for whatever reason, maybe you do at this point where you have a special calming area. Maybe it's like, hey, how can I serve your children? What do they need? Is there something I can do to help you so that way you, as a mom or a dad, is able to enjoy the party? Because guess what? Half the time we don't, because we're running around after our kids. Yeah, that's a normal, typical mom, right? We just run after them, and guess what? I don't even know half the people are in the room. Because all I'm doing, then I'm like, might as well just stay home then. Right? If it's going to be harder for us to travel, harder for us to go out, so that's where my true passion has came from. The possibilities of still having 3 neurodivergent children, 3 parts to my business, which are very successful. I gained a lot of success in a very short time, and it's all because of my children. The passion around helping parents with special needs. So thank you.